Welcome to the Chip Shop, lads. Yes, finally. Woo, it's been a while. I think was the last one that we had was the Breakers Revenge 2v2 with the epic epic entrance of 2.5 teams, myself included. But I still strung out 3 hours onto that. Welcome everyone. First of all, let me just say some thanks to the mans in the chat who's been sitting there dropping in all these subs. Thanks to Coop, aka Tron Gang, Johnster, flipping out, Johnster's to be killing it. TG Flex, Larko, Electric Hobo joining us. Welcome. Larko just followed me 8 days ago. thanks for that. Even though we've known each other for 8 years, Larko. And what our introduction we got here is not just myself today. I'm joined by FGC royalty, two of my favorite UK FGC personalities. We got Versus the Janitor and man like Larko. Welcome to the Chip Shop.
Happy to be here, man. Couldn't miss it for a while. Gonna get some Marvel.
All right. So for people who are just joining in, this is the first time we've run this tournament format. This is the Chippy Gauntlet. It will be reused for some other tournaments in the future, especially some of those games that have got multiple releases and people only play the latest one. But sometimes it's always good to go back through the history books, go back through the CD case, and just check where did all these games, how did they develop. And I'll tell you, we're going to see some absolute skank today. And I've been advised that initially I was going to ban certain characters, such as Red Venom. Who was the other character that I said I was going to ban, Larko? It was Gold War Machine, was it?
Was it Akuma in one of them as well?
Yeah, I think Akuma in any... I don't think anyone knows the code for him anyway. But Red War Machine, whatever, Red Hulk, it's all go, man. This ain't Capcom Cup. This is
let it rock, man. Let it rock.
We're letting it rock. If you know the code, I respect it. And then if you get jumped at a local or a UK tournament, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's your, you decided that upon yourselves. But
that's it. Like we're in the chip shop, you put your money on the machine, and you're doing whatever you can to stay on that machine. So
exactly, man.
Everyone else, I
remember Harry's Chip Shop, Waterloo Road. There's 2 people in this chat that know what it is. It was the grottiest chip shop, but it did really good chips, and there was just one arcade. You could barely there's single file, and you had to have 2 people standing side by side. They had X-Men versus Street Fighter. It was like 95, 96. And I saw someone do some mental stuff with a Cyclops and someone else. And chips were getting dashed in people's faces. The guy from the back had to come and throw the kids out. It was mental.
Like, has to blind his opponent.
Man, chips, it was, inflation and that. I mean, that bag of chips only cost 60 pence back then, but... no one's throwing no chips now. You're not going to see no arcades in chip shops. You barely even see any fruit machines, man. But, oh, man. A day gone by. All right, let's have a look. If we go to... I think the first thing we should do... Let's have a look at who's joined this tournament. And let's give that... I'll give my thanks to everyone who's joined so far. All right, so we've got... Today, in the Virtua Chip Shop, Marvel X Chippy, Capcom Chippy Gauntlet, we've got... Let's just go down the participant list. So we've got Navstar 2305, first person. First time in the chip shop. We got the Flexicon. We got Vixtro. We got Young Ute, Jin 928. We've got player commentator Larko. He's getting into the mix. We've got the OG of the chip shop, always back in case, Mr. Tron Gang, aka Coopzilla. We got Volkmir. Oh yes. Always sliding into the chip shop tournaments.
Always representing UK events.
All the time, man. All the time. Oh, Johnster, aka Johnster, and yours truly as well, Jassy Single. So let's see how the bracket stands out. So first game, I think it might be myself, Oh, we don't need this challenge. All right, here we go. Oh damn, it's myself and Johnster. Volkmir is luckily he's got a bye. And then we got Navstar, Jin 928, Larko, Flexicon, Vixtro, and Coopzilla. I do believe Flexicon has sent his apologies in. He can't make it tonight, but we'll keep him in the tournament, and you know, he'll have to hold that challenge loss record for all time. All right, so a bit of explanation about this if you guys have never seen. Well, this is the first time. This is the first time I'm running the gauntlet. So the purpose of the gauntlet is to try and get as many games from one series all into one tournament. So the classic Marvel versus Capcom games, there's 6 games in total. Yes, Theory Fighter, rolling through. I love your videos, mate.
Yo,
Shout out to Theory
such
Fighter.
good content.
Damn, that's it. Yo, I've made it, man. I've made it. Theory Fighter blessed me with the first time chat. But as I was saying, we've got, welcome. As I was saying, so we got the 6 classic games, all available on Fightcade. So we got first X-Men Children of the Atom, then we got Marvel Superheroes, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom, which is the end of the line for the CPS2 games, and then we have got the granddaddy of them all, Marvel versus Capcom 2. I don't even know how to play.
2, baby.
I don't know how to. You know how I used to play that game? Team Beam Super all the way. If they had a beam, I was using it. Iron Man, Ryu, and maybe Cable, because he had one of these
Grown
ones.
ass men with beams.
And
That's what you wanna see.
all right, so as I said, so the gauntlet. Hopefully, I'm going to be using it for some other game series. So basically, what I want is normally everyone's just going to play the latest and greatest game, but I want to see the progression. I want people to be introduced to what the skank was really like, why people were getting punched up in chip shops and video shops from these old ass games, and the only way to do it is to force people to play them, and that's the only way I've figured it out. So I'll just take it over to the Infinity Stone selector. Yes, Naz, how's it going? All right, so there you go. We've got the precious eggs, aka the stones, aka the Infinity Gems. So behind each one of these gems is one of the 6 Marvel games, from Children of the Atom all the way up to Marvel vs. Capcom. There are 4 different selectors over here, and they're all randomized. So no one can blame me for fixing this tournament. I don't want no salty WhatsApp messages or voice notes. I don't know what's behind each of these gems, yeah? And once one gem is selected, then the winner of the game that was selected first chooses the gem for the next match. And that's how it goes. And you don't... Exactly. Talk to the next house session, crossing the road, throwing chips in their faces. That's all it's about, man. And so that's how the initial tournament format's going to work first. And then in the finals, let me see if I've got this set up. In the finals, we have got the good old roulette. All 6 games represented. So what will happen is the winner will get to pick their game that they wish to play, and that will be on the board twice. The loser gets to pick the loser gets to pick 2 games, and then we spin it, and wherever it lands, that's what the winner's match for the final is going to be. I know, slightly convoluted. I'm hearing some deathly silence from my co-commentators. But
I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yo, we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. You know, we got to spice things up a little bit. Oh, you're in Morocco. Damn, I thought Ninja Naz just flying out everywhere every month, man. Jet setting. Okay, so any questions? Everyone ready? Everyone ready for some Marvel? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. All right, so first person.
Marvel, baby, let's go.
All right, so I think the first has to be, because I've got you guys as my guests, so we're going to choose one of the first Infinity Stones. So, you know, it's just like we are the watchers. We are watching proceedings. We're going to choose one of the stones. And I think because it's, I think both of you are gracing with your first time commentary presence here at the Virtua Chip Shop. Who wants to who wants to choose the first gem?
I think I got to give it to the janitor.
You got to give it to the janitor. Yeah, let's go. Man. All right, so let's just count it down. So we've got, what is it? The red, the Power Stone. Purple, I believe, is... I should have had the...
I can't remember what any of them are.
Okay, red is definitely Power Stone. Purple is Space Stone. The blue one is... That was the Tesseract. Yellow Stone, Mind Stone. Green was the Soul Stone. And the most rarest of all stones, the Bill Stone. If you don't get that joke, it don't matter. There's only 2 people in the chat. There's a place called Billston. I'll call it Billstone. That's where we go. All right, CJ, the janitor. Which one do you want to go for?
Let's go with the Power Stone.
You want to go with the Power Stone? All right. It is. So the first person is playing me and Johnster, and we're choosing the Power Stone, the red one, and it is Marvel Superheroes. All right, let's go. Okay, so Johnster, get on the case. So if I just get rid of this and load up Fightcade. Thanks for everyone passing through. Hopefully we'll have some good old time on Marvel. I've already got it. Yeah, I've got it loaded up. So if